Hey, welcome back. My name is Alex. I'm a freelance videographer and filmmaker, and today we are taking a look at Louis Vuitton's 2021 show in Seoul with BTS. Am I saying that right? Seoul? Regardless, a lot of you have been saying that this has a lot of really beautiful cinematography in it, so I'm very excited about that. But before we get started, you might notice something a little different about me, and that is my shirt. I love this little thing. I just released a whole bunch of new shirts, and a lot of the designs are actually inspired by a lot of my tattoos. We have the broken heart that's on my wrist, this knife that I have right here. Of course, my little box cat, you can kind of see them side by side. Definitely one of my favorite and most recognizable tattoos. The 91, which is my most recent tattoo for my brother. And of course the roses, because they are my favorite. But I also have this fire heart design, which is my second favorite. And as you already saw, the inverted rose, which is my absolute favorite design. So you're probably gonna be seeing me wear this one a lot. But all of those shirts and a couple more are in the description below if you're interested. With that out of the way, let's jump right on into this video. Like I said, I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I have been a pilot for around 7 years. In the midst of bad weather, I began my trip having gone through countless amounts of typhoons.
많이 다닌 경험을 했지만 전혀 뜻밖의 장소를 발견했다.
I came across a totally foreign place. That is really interesting.
뚫린 창문과 긴 통로들. 마치 시간이 정지된 듯 모든 게 멈춰 있고.
Everything was still as if time stopped. The sun shone in and lingered in the horizon.
멈춘 풍경 사이로 걷는 이들이 보였다. 건물을 오르고 있는지 내려가고 있는지는 명확하지 않았다. 곧 구름은 닫혔고 도시는 사라졌다.
Okay.
그 후로 다시는 그곳을 찾지 못했다.
Why is this so dramatic? Oh my god. It's my blood like pumping. There's like something going on. That sound is like embedded into our brains. By just playing that sound, like we get tension and like an uneasy feeling. Especially with the red colors. Like red is notoriously bad. And if there's a problem, there's gonna be flashing red lights. Oh my god, it's so like sterile, like just pure white. For whatever reason, like white is an evil color. But Jimin looks so good. Those Louis Vuitton sunglasses. RM looks like a mob boss. Oh. Yes, please. That was a very strange cut. I feel like that was a bit unnecessary. This is really interesting. Like, the cinematography is quite interesting. Obviously, we have that amazing opening sequence with the neon lights and the lights just lighting up on every level going up that like skyscraper type building. It almost acts as like a loading bar, which is kind of cool. All of the cinematography there was amazing. Just the narration, the soundscape, the sound effects, like everything was just so perfect. And as far as them actually like walking, there's lots of leading lines, like Jimin walking into this hallway. He's walking into this white room and it just stands out so much with the leading lines of the hallway. It's like he's walking into like a frame. Him just looking around the glass looks so good. Like look at this shot of RM through the glass. Like he's quite literally framed up with this window and even the rail of the stairs. And while RM is walking, the wall kind of acts as the leading lines along with the rest of the people just standing there. So there's a lot of very beautiful cinematography going on in this video. Oh, a lot of interesting angles. Like that was such a powerful angle looking at them from below. I think that we're gonna see a lot of those shots looking up to people because Louis Vuitton is such like a luxury brand. Like you have to, like they're very powerful. So they're positioning the camera a lot like that. Ooh, and there's that structure. Again with the framing. Like seeing Suga, like he's literally framed right there. Like he's literally framed out in this little section. Also, what is this? I want to take a look at that blow up thing. What kind of monster that is. So is that going to be the transitions between everyone? You just kind of look at each other and then it goes to the next person. All of those bars help a lot. Because there's so much of them, they're gonna add a lot of depth to the scene, but they also help to add like parallax and movement. We need stuff moving in front of the camera lens to get an idea of movement at all. So all of these like bars and beams and stuff do exactly that. And they look really good when they're like out of focus moving in front of the camera lens. Everything is in slow motion, which makes it like extra dramatic. They have such like a bland color palette going on. Like most things are white, but then there's some stuff that stands out like the stairs, and then obviously all of the clothes. Because the backdrop is pretty much white, the clothes stand out even more. Oh, hello, J-Hope. But this, it's like he's looking at us from inside of a cage. It's a window, but it's a window covered by like a chain link fence. There's J-Hope in the shadows. Oh my God, but if that doesn't look amazing, wow. Wow, yes, all of the spotlights. Look at that, we got the nice atmosphere. There's the backlight, which is also just like a spotlight coming up above him. That looks so amazing. It's very, very dramatic. And you get this nice like fallout of the light. It just looks so like ethereal and beautiful and wow. This is like peak dramatic. The fewer the amount of lights, the more dramatic the scene gets, pretty much. Now everyone is pretty much wearing black and white too. I think the music is helping so much. The music controls the vibe. If we play the same scene with like hip hop or even just one of their songs, it would feel so different. But it feels ethereal because we're hearing a choir. Oh, what is the purpose of this video? Just to show their winter collection? Is that what they're doing? This shot is so beautiful because it's such a contrast. The outside is a lot more warm and rustic. Obviously J-Hope is a lot cooler with the blue tones instead of the warmer tones. Even the lighting, the difference in lighting is a lot. J-Hope is lit so dramatically and it doesn't look like the outside is lit like that at all. V is like evenly lit just about. At least it's not as dramatic as J-Hope. Is that a little, I don't know what you would call that. It's not a purse. Yeah, everyone is in between the pillars. They're all lined up too, like in like straight lines. Very dramatic. His part kind of feels like an old detective movie. Maybe it's what he's wearing. Maybe it's the music too, I don't know. It's interesting just like how much they're messing with like colors and lighting. Like the colors throughout this video have changed a lot and the lighting has changed a lot too. Compare the lighting with V to the lighting of J-Hope. That is V, right? Okay, yeah, it is V. Good job. Good job, me. V almost has nice, even lighting. The shadows on this side of his face are almost the same as the shadows on this side of his face. Compare that with the lighting from J-Hope and they're just two complete opposites. J-Hope's lighting is so harsh and it's really just coming from the top. Look at the shadows on his cheeks, how defined it makes his cheeks look. They're also using a wide angle lens while V walks. Like look at this part. The way that his like face distorts just a little bit. And then it goes to a wide angle lens to get that nice shot. love those shots. Yes, please. Oh my god, like, this video is so strange. Like the feeling that it gives me, it's like I feel uneasy with what I'm seeing and the music. Like that combination, I don't know, it kind of feels like an old detective movie, but it also feels like they're gonna rob a bank. Oh, that's cool, just seeing all of the people. Maybe it's because everyone has no emotion and everyone is kind of just statues. That looks like they're about to fight. Oh, their beauty shots are amazing though. Does JK have blue eyes? It sure looks like he does. But again, the lighting has evolved. Now it's completely even lighting. Him and Jin are quite on the same level. Like he literally rose up to be the same level. The lighting is exactly the same. This shot right here just feels like they're mortal enemies and they're about to fight. Like it feels so dramatic. The way he just stops on the elevator and looks over. The music got all intense too. What is he looking at? Is he looking at Jimin? Oh, he's looking at the Hope blimp. That's a beautiful shot. It's so strange that they like cut just a little bit. Maybe that's just my computer. Oh, those are all very beautiful shots. Was that the theme of this collection? Hope? And then everything deactivates. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Yes. Yes. Wow. That was so beautiful. This was exciting and eerie at the same time. Like it was so beautiful. The colors stood out so well. I want to give a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, specifically Charity, Jemmy, Kimberly, Lisa, Lucas, Melissa, Miss Heiju, and Victoria. If Patreon isn't available where you live, I do have YouTube channel memberships now, so all you have to do is click the join button and I'll be uploading all of the Patreon content that I possibly can onto YouTube. If you want to support the channel, check out the shirts in the description below. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and all right.